Welcome back, YouTube. Titan Fragrances here, coming at you with 5 great summer high-end fragrances for your collection or for you to sample. If you're stumbling upon this for the first time, I welcome you out. This is where I take you through my little journey of discovering different fragrances, stuff that's old, stuff that's new, niche, designer, new houses that are independent, whatnot. I hope you do enjoy it. Definitely enjoy the interaction with you guys. For those of you guys coming at and revisiting again, I do appreciate your support. We're quickly climbing up there. I cannot say how much I appreciate it enough. Just the support of the channel, I really appreciate it, and all the interaction. So I'm gonna get right to it. I know everyone's got different lists. This is just, I'm thinking of a little bit of high end or a little bit more, it's going to be a little bit on the higher budget part of these. And these are just great, I think, fragrances. Some you've probably already seen and know, and there's a reason why they're on a lot of people's lists, is because they really do convey that summer vibe. I know people have been cooped up for quite a while, so some of these, even if you can't get out, these may actually help transport you somewhere. I'm going to start out with, I think any list, obviously, because it's been so influential, can have something that has that kind of vibe in it. It's versatile. It's something that works really good. So I'm going to start with my number 5 pick for summer, and this is by Bond Number 9. I'm going to go with Bond Number 9, HTTP or .com or whatever. This one right here does come across as a Ventus, the pineapple one there. It's not quite it. I take it as a much brighter Ventus take. You know, it's going to have the bergamot, the pineapple, but I do think this is a much brighter vibe. It's not exactly like the Aventus. I don't think it has the, you know, the birch and stuff like that, the deeper notes in there, but it's just really a bright fragrance. It projects and lasts all day. And in my work, like I've told y'all before, it's really hard for things for me to gauge, but this one really stands up to the heat for me. I think it's definitely one, if you like the Aventus type and are looking for something along those lines, but maybe a little brighter, this is definitely a really great one to go with. Again, it only makes 5 for this list because I do got some that I think really work for the summertime, especially down here in the South, the heat. So on to number 4, I'm gonna go with, this one had to grow on me a little bit, Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Okay, now again, a lot of these are going to have common notes because of course bergamot's like one of the most commonly used notes, but this thing right here, to me, oh man, it's definitely slightly floral for me. It's very fresh. It's got green tea, black currant, musk, sandalwood among some of the notes, petitgrain. So I'm not going to sit here and list every single note. Many guys cover very well. I'm just going to give you the synopsis of it so you can kind of get a feel. And I think they titled it pretty well, Silver Mountain Water. Like if you're by a mountain stream, not that there's many mountains down here, but just being out in the countryside, you know, somewhere where it's fresh and just, I just get that vibe off of this really well. And it's definitely something I think that others will really like on you. You'll like it. It's really going to be relaxing and calming. Just an all-around, I think, great fragrance for the hot summer days. Now, of course, this one, I do enjoy it. I think you see this one on a lot, and rightfully so. The bottle's gorgeous, but I'm talking about Elysium. I think this one right here, again, has a plethora of notes, right? And, oh man, for me, it's definitely bright. It has a little bit of sharpness and it's a little bit of earthiness. You got grapefruit, bergamot, lemon, lime, some vetiver, some juniper berries, I believe. And that's where I kind of get the earthy and sharp tones from it. But man, I think it is something that definitely can, if not this, but something that's along those lines. There's so many people that have copied this or are doing something with it and do a great job with it. But this, for sure, I think is definitely a great one to have in the collection. That's why it's on my number 3. And again, these I think it's versatile enough to wear all the time, but these are some that I think will really work well in the heat and may even transport some. The last 2 definitely, I think, are going to be something that'll teleport you or take you to somewhere, even if you're just lounging around the house and just want something that's going to put you in that vibe or in that mood. Everyone wants to be on vacation. Everyone wants to be somewhere else outside of where they might be right now. And I think these next 2 just do it really well. So Without further ado, my number 2. I'm gonna drop something. Eau de Soleil Blanc. Okay, this is by Tom Ford. And my gosh, this is definitely expensive suntan lotion. I know that it's not a negative by any means. This is just oh so good. Citrus, neroli, citron, I mean florals. It's got some coconut, and man, I'm telling you, this thing right here, this takes you poolside, this takes you seaside. This just gives you that summer vibe, the summer feel. If just spraying it, lounging around the house. If you're going to go to those places, spray heavy. This is just really, really gorgeous. It's definitely unisex. It's not, obviously, like I said, suntan lotion. Everyone, you know, when you crack that open, start putting some suntan lotion on or something like that, you get that feel. Normally you're doing it at the beach or you're doing it at the pool, and this will take you there. That's why I like it. It just definitely, I don't have to be going anywhere. I can be lounging in the house. I may go sit poolside or whatever, but it will take you there, in my opinion. It's just a definite gem. Well worth it to get something like that if you like those kinds of vibes. Okay. Now, I believe Steve from Red Lessons does like this one quite a bit too, and he was one of the reasons I did search this one out. And I'm probably going to kill or butcher the saying, un jardin sur le Nil, which translates to garden on the Nile, I believe. Un jardin. I know it's not. I don't think that's Spanish, but they translate fairly well. And I know a garden is just that. And this one here, though, it was surprisingly, man, it has a green mango. I think that's really the one that sticks out. It's by Hermes. And boy, man, it has a little bit of tartness, maybe a little bit of green, fresh vibes to it. Again, you're thinking of a garden, you know, as the wind's blowing across the Nile. Not that I've been to the Nile, definitely on the bucket list. But that green mango, grapefruit, got orange, got some carrots, got some tomatoes. So, you know, the whole garden vibe, but it blends well together, and it just gives you that green mango, like I said, really pokes out, I think, and it really just smells so delicious. And not in a gourmand way. I'm just saying it just smells so good to me. I think it really will transport you, get you in that light mood, and if, like I said, it's just really great for this time of year. It'll work well in the heat, and it's just a gem of a fragrance. I want to try more of this line, the Hermes line that they have. They have quite a few of these. I'm definitely going to be looking into that, but I'm telling you, this is my number 1 on it. Thank you, Steve, for that recommendation. Probably, I don't know how many videos ago, I'm sure, for him. He's such a big channel. But tell me down below, what are some of your takes? What are some of the ones that you really like? If you've tried any of these, what you think of them. Maybe the different viewers want to see some, you know, the subs want to see what other people think about them. That's you know, we're always looking at each other's videos and stuff to see what others may suggest. Steer us in a new direction. That's hopefully what you get from the channel. I do appreciate it. I know I have been a little, man, we've been swamped at work. I work for the power company, and you can imagine these summer storms are really kicking it for us. So, you know, we're working up to 24 hours straight, and it's really hard to get doing some videos after that. And then so we're just getting into hurricane season 2, and, you know, I know there's a ton of things going on, so just bear with me. I'm definitely be doing some collabs. Look forward to that. Some giveaways as I approach 1,000. Big milestone for me, and a lot of the, you know, other YouTubers out there, they know what that milestone is. But again, all you guys, thank you so much. Y'all have a very blessed night. Talk to you soon.